video, we're going to be working on our wheel pose. So being really mindful that you already warmed up your back. Maybe clicking back on my other video if you haven't warmed up for your back yet. Making sure your hips and your legs are warm as well, and your shoulders. And if you're ready to begin for your wheel preparation, you can meet me laying down on your back. So bringing the feet close to the heels. We'll take 2 bridges together and then we'll go into our wheel. So placing the hands, palms facing down. As you exhale, lifting through the hips, rolling through the spine. And then rolling back down. So just feeling this articulation. As you exhale, rolling through your spine, finding your pubic bone as the highest point. And then exhaling, rolling back down. So being mindful throughout your wheel practice that you're engaging your glutes, that you're engaging through your arms. So planting the hands, flipping the fingers so your fingers are facing your shoulders. We're going to rise up into our wheel. So bringing the feet close to the bottom as you press the weight into the hands, pressing up, lifting through the hips, sending the hips into the sky, really pressing the weight into your feet as you engage through your glutes. And then taking any variations you want here, so maybe extending the legs, finding this really beautiful opening through the chest, opening through the shoulders. Maybe bringing the feet back in as you rock forwards and backwards. Being mindful that you're really pressing through the feet, engaging through the glutes here. And then maybe seeing how narrow you can bring. So bringing the feet close to the hands, or the hands close to the feet. Really as you lift, pressing out of the arms, lifting the hips higher. And then coming back to a normal distance as you tuck under the head, rolling back down. So just taking a moment to pause, depending on how advanced you are in your wheel practice, listening to your body, only going as far as you want to go, really being mindful that you're breathing as that you continue to breathe in and out of your nose. So we'll do this 2 more times. I'll be giving cues for variations, but you can always just hold a simple, powerful wheel. So flipping over the hands as you bring the feet closer to your bottom. Pressing the weight into your hands, lifting through your hips. So finding that extension of the arms, really supporting yourself, spreading the fingers wide. And then maybe bringing your right foot into the center as you extend through your left leg. So finding this balance, finding this openness. Maybe bending that leg or straightening it. And then switching sides. You can come up onto the tiptoes as you extend through that leg. So taking it on both sides. And then slowly rolling back down. So as you release down onto the ground, maybe allowing the knees to fall together as you bring the feet to the outside edges of the mat. Taking a moment of stillness here as you release through the back, as you release through the arms. We're going to take our wheel one more time. So this time we'll come down into a forearm wheel. So if this is too advanced for you, just taking one more wheel. So bringing the feet closer, flipping the hands under. As you press the weight into your hands, pressing the weight into your feet. So really lifting your hips high, engaging through your glutes. And then lowering down onto your forearms. So making sure the hands, the arms are parallel here. Trying to gaze between the feet, so maybe walking the feet closer as you open through the chest. So only taking this if you're advanced. Maybe coming up onto the tiptoes. Maybe doing a few heel raises. Maybe bringing a foot to the center, extending through the other leg. And finding this lift. Really trying to open through the chest here. Trying to have your arms parallel. Continuing to breathe as you open through the back. Keeping the head away from the ground, so really pressing into your forearms. And then gently coming back into your wheel as you roll back down. So lowering all the way down. Allowing the knees to gently fall together as you take a moment in stillness. So using those three variations, advancing from one to the other as you deepen your wheel practice. Knowing that just holding a wheel is very powerful. Always engaging through the glutes. And then gently hugging in the knees. So we'll take a spinal twist here. Gently just allowing the knees to fall to one side. Maybe giving your body room, so moving over to the other side of your mat. Being mindful to stretch out through the side of your spine after you do a lot of back flexion. So finding this twist. Taking 2 deep breaths. And then gently bringing yourself to the other side of your mat as your knees fall gently towards the side. Finding this spinal twist. Gazing up at the ceiling or maybe in the opposite direction. And then bringing yourself back to center. So it's always important to cool down your spine. Maybe taking a few pelvic lifts, so just engaging through the pelvic and then releasing it down. A lot of times people don't cool down after working their backs. So really being mindful that you add that into your practice. And then gently hugging in the knees. So rocking from side to side or rocking up and down. Thank you. That was your wheel practice for today.